Well, hello ReBBrL fans, and especially hello to the ReBBrL rookies today, because we're looking at your All-Stars League. And this is one of the things that I was invited to for some reason. Well, I signed up for it more than I was invited to it. I keep saying I was invited to it. It wasn't like a special thing where someone said, Aaron, I hereby cordially invite you to play in the All-Stars League. No, it wasn't like that at all. I signed up and now I'm part of it. The first match that lasts 2 weeks is finally finished, so let's have a look at what happened there. It's going to be pretty much the same as it always is with these kind of rundowns. I'll just have a look at probably all 3 divisions, because there's not too many games actually, and we'll have a look at what's happened with the teams since last week. I won't actually have a look at what's new, I'll just have a look at the team in general and comment on how scary or not scary they may happen to be. Starting with my own division, Division 3, my Orcs took on some Chaos Dwarfs and we went 1-1. The National Guard, which is a human team, took on Da Capella, which is a Orc team, and Crazy Ravens, and they drew, sorry, and Crazy Ravens took on Ungrim's Death Squad, which is Dwarfs against, I think, Dark Elves, and the Dwarfs went 2-1. Let's just check that that's all correct though. Of course, Chernobyl, National Guard, and Nurgle, that makes a lot of sense, and Crazy Ravens are Dark Elves, like I said. There's no humans in this division. I am going crazy. Anyway, there we go. They're the games for this week. Let's have a look at them individually. Starting with my own game then, the Rebel Rounders, my Orcs, taking on Where Did I Put My Hat? From Bobby Bintang. This game is in the library. You can find it in my videos. And I have no problem admitting that I was lucky to draw. It was a very tough match, actually. I just want to say as well very quickly, if it turns out that somebody else is doing an all-star rundown, I will immediately drop this idea. But I'm doing it at the moment because I don't think anybody else is. So that's that. Looking at this game then, I got a MVP on a blitzer, which is nice. 1 touchdown, 2 passes, yay, and 10 armor breaks. And the Chaos Dwarves managed a touchdown and also 10 armor breaks. The armor breaks were pretty even. I took most of the injuries in the first half, and my opponent took most of the injuries in the second half. It was actually relatively close in that regard. And we got 16 SPP on our Orcs, and he got 12 SPP on his Chaos Dwarves. And let's have a look at the 2 teams. Starting with my team, the Orcs. I've got 1 more Mighty Blow, but I have 2 Mighty Blow on my Blitzers, including the Niggled piece that's still niggled. Funny that. A Black Orc who still has minus agility, funny that too. And then I've got some guys close to leveling, a Thrower, a Lineman, and a Goblin. And for some reason I bought a second Goblin, which I'm regretting already, but I may end up keeping him, haven't yet decided. That's it for my Orcs, nice and easy. I will replace the Goblin with a Lineman, definitely, later. But for now, I'm going to stick with the Goblin, I guess. And taking a look at the Chaos Dwarfs. Considering the TV is so low, they were actually a bit worrying. I'm pretty sure there's an extra guard on this team, but anyway, there's a Bull Centaur out. I managed to destroy his movement. Whoops, I broke his legs. Sorry. There's 2 Bull Centaurs with block in general. There's a Chaos Dwarf blocker with claw, and there's 2 Chaos Dwarf blockers with guard. There's also a Hobgoblin with Sure Hands agility, and Bobby Bintang is going to be 1 man down for his next game. So whoever his next opponent is, I did him a favour, but don't really feel good about it. So there we go. That's game number 1. Next up, some ugly Nurglings. The Chernobyl National Guard took on some ugly Orcs. The other Orc team, Da Capella. We had 1 touchdown, 1 pass, and 8 armor breaks, with Beast of Nurgle getting MVP. And we had 1 touchdown, 11 armor breaks, and a Black Orc getting MVP, and he already has 2 level ups, so I'm scared of this Orc team. These are actually my next opponent. We've got 9-13 on the Nurgle team, and we've got 12 on the Orc team. Let's have a look at the actual rosters. 13-man Nurgle team. We've got Beast with Guard. We've got all 4 Warriors, 1 has block. We've got all 4 Pestigors. Yikes. 1 with block Mighty Blow Claw, 1 with dodge, 1 with wrestle, 1 with block, and we have 4 rotters. There's also 150 in the bank, which is the limit, so I don't think he's going to use it, but we'll see. So that's it for the Nurgle team. And having a look at Da Capella, we got that Black Orc who got MVP with block tackle. We got all 4 Black Orcs with block, actually. We got 1 with agility block, which is pretty funny, and 1 with minus movement block, which is not really a problem. We got a blitzer with tackle mighty blow, we got a blitzer with plus movement, and we got a blitzer with dodge. With dodge, yikes. There's a throw with block, that's not dodge, that's catch, sorry, there's a blitzer with catch. We have a goblin with diving catch, we have a thrower with strong arm block, we have a lineman with block, and we have a troll. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Obviously this is a team that is designed to potentially score with the goblin. Thrower gives the ball to goblin. Troll gives the goblin to touchdown line. That's basically, well, it looks like that's the kind of idea here. Just want to have a look at these stats very quickly. Okay, yeah, we're using the troll quite a lot it seems. Anyway, that's it for the orc team. Actually, I don't think the troll was here before, so I might be lying there. I think the troll is a new member to the team, but we'll find out when I play them next week. That's it for game number 2. And game number 3, the one game that wasn't a draw. We've got Dark Elves against Dwarves. Dark Elves, 1 touchdown, 1 pass, 5 armor breaks, and MVP on a double busted lineman. That's nice. And Ungrim's Death Squad, 2 touchdown, 13 armor breaks, 1 expulsion, and MVP on a Longbeard who's taking a long sip. SPP in general then, we had quite a lot. 10, 13 against even more, 13, 17, 19. And having a look at the 2 teams then, the Dark Elves look like they took a bit of a beating this match. So we got 1, 2, 3 blitzers. This blitzer missing. We got 3 linemen, assassin, runner, and witch elf for a total of 9. Yikes! It looks like they're gonna have a bit of a tough season actually. We got a blitzer with blodge sidestep. We got a blitzer who is a rookie. We got a blitzer who has blodge tackle. The tackle is going to be really useful in this division, I think. Oh well. There's a lineman with blodge guard, a lineman with block, a lineman with wrestle, an assassin who is just an assassin, a runner who has leader, and a witch elf who has been given block. And overall, pretty standard dark elf team that's been beaten up by a group of dwarves. Unlucky. And the MVP piece that was double busted, of course, is fired. That's not a surprise at all. Unfortunately, only 30 in the bank though, so it's going to be a little while before we replace any of these dead players. And the dwarf team. Ungrim's Death Squad. 2 blitzers, 2 troll slayers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 longbeards, and a runner. And this team looks like it's the most developed out of in the entire division at the moment. We got a blitzer with plus strength jump up. Beautiful. We got a blitzer with mighty blow. We got a troll slayer who is a rookie. We got a troll slayer with mighty blow. We got 3 longbeards, 4 longbeards, 5 longbeards with mighty blow. One of them also has plus strength. And we have a dodging longbeard. Yay. And a runner with block. So this is the scary team of all the scary teams, I guess. Look at all those crazy eyes. Yeah, they kind of suit Grey Fox, to be honest. Same as Jeremia. Anyway, that's it for the actual matches. Let's have a look at next week's matchups. The Chaos Dwarves take on the Dark Elves, so the Dark Elves have 2 lots of dwarves in a row. That's unfortunate. The Nurgle team take on the Dwarves, and the Orcs have an Orc off. Orc on Orc action. Nipple tassels for all. And having a look at the leaderboard, then we got the Dwarves at the top, the only team that's won. The Orc, Chaos Dwarf, Nurgle, and Orc team all in second place because we all drew our matches, and the Dark Elves at the bottom with the 1 loss. Just 1 week though, nothing really interesting to look at here. And interesting group of coaches, that's for certain. I quite like this division actually, it's quite fun. Anyway, that's it for the 3rd game and the division. Alrighty then, taking a look at Division 2 then, we had Unicorn Blitz, which I'm pretty sure was a High Elf team, taking on Arcadia Antlers, which I'm pretty sure was a Wood Elf team. And they went 1 apiece, I may be wrong though. Fred's Fabled Fishmongers, pretty sure is Humans, against Green Bay Packmasters, which I think is actually Skaven, though it kind of feels like it should be an Orc team. And they might be Canadians, the Norse team took on the Chaos team, Club C. Let's have a look at the games in a bit more detail. Alright, having a look at game number 1, and this was definitely not a Wood Elf team, sorry, this is a Chaos team, my mistake. Unicorn Blitz, the High Elves, got 1 touchdown, 2 passes, 1 death, and 2 armor breaks. And Catcher got MVP, which is really nice. And the Chaos team, 1 touchdown, 1 pass, 16 armor breaks, 2 expulsions, and a Beastman, who was a rookie, now has a level up MVP. We've got 12 on the High Elf side, and we've got 11 on the Chaos side. Let's have a look at the teams then, starting with the High Elves. We're still pretty much in one piece, though the one has died. I'll find out what that is, hopefully. We've got a miss next game on a lineman, and we've got a niggle on a lineman, and I'm pretty sure it's a lineman that's dead. All 4 catches are still there, the 2 throwers are still there. I don't think there was a second blitzer. Maybe there was, though. Actually, no, I think the blitzer's died. Now that sucks, but we can replace it at least. Anyway, we have a thrower with agility, accuracy, strong arm, and dodge, and we have a rookie thrower as well. We have a catcher with agility, strength, and blodge. We have 2 more catchers with dodge, and another catcher with agility. There's a lot of agility on this team. That's pretty scary. Then we have a blitzer with blodge, and 2 linemen that have gotten dodge. And we are at exactly 11 players, but we're 2 missing for the next game. We're down to 9, which means that we're playing with 2 loners, or we're replacing a piece and playing with the 1 loner. I'd be really surprised if we don't see a blitzer come and join us for next game, though. And their opponent were the Arcadia Antlers, the other Chaos team. This is the safe Chaos team, okay. 150 in the bank, don't think we're going to spend that though. We have an injury. It's a miss next game. But we have all 4 Chaos Warriors. 1 has block, guard, minus movement. 1 has block, strength up. The other 2 also have block, guard, but 1 has a niggle. We have 2 rookie Beastmen. We have a Beastman with wrestle, a Beastman with block, mighty blow, claw, a Beastman with block, a Beastman with block, strength, dodge, a Beastman with block, a Beastman with dirty player, and a Beastman with dirty tackle, diving tackle even, and miss next game. That's it for this game. In game number 2 then, we had Fred's Fabled Fishmongers, the humans, going 1-1 against the Skaven team Green Bay Packmasters. 1 touchdown, 9 armor breaks, and lineman MVP, and 1 touchdown, 15 armor breaks, and expulsion, and lineman who is injured, getting MVP as well. And we've got 10 against 11-14. Let's have a look at the teams, starting with the humans. Human team then, 12 in the bank, that's nice straight away. The Ogre with block and minus agility. Oh no, he can't handle the ball. We got a Blitzer with guard, a Blitzer with mighty blow piling on. Nice. A Blitzer with guard, and a Blitzer with guard mighty blow. A thrower with block kickoff return, a catcher with block agility plus, and a catcher with wrestle. We got 3 linemen, one of them is injured with this next game. One of them has been given dirty player, and one of them is just in the team. Then we have a lineman with guard, and for some reason there's a gap between the lineman, whatever, and a lineman who is also just in the team, 2 rookies. That's it for the humans. And having a look at their opponents, the Skaven, Green Bay Packmasters. This is Full Metal's team, sorry. We have 2 Storm Vermin. One has a lot of things. Mighty Blow, Claw, piling on, tackle, with some lovely green teeth. One of them just has Mighty Blow. Then we have all 4 Gutter Runners. One has Blodge, Sidestep, Leap, Tackle, Fend. That's a level 6. There's another level 6 with Agility, Strength, Block, Sure Hands, Leap, and minus movement. That kind of sucks. The next one has Wrestle, Strip Ball, Dauntless, Niggle, and then, as far as I'm aware, this is the first movement piece he's ever got on a Skaven team. It's gone to a Gutter Runner, that's fantastic. Plus movement, block. Here we have a 1-turn touchdowner in the making. Then linemen. Almost all of them are leveled up, this is interesting. Guard block, kick, dirty player, dirty player, dirty player, and you. The other guy. The only piece who hasn't leveled up in the entire team, so that's quite nice. And considering this is a rat team, actually, they're looking in pretty good shape. So I don't know what's going on there. And there's 13 players? Is that 13? 6? No, 12. 12 players. And 150 in the bank as well, so I don't know, we may see it spent, we may not. We'll see what happens there. Though it's interesting seeing a rat team where nothing is actually injured. Unless something was injured and fired, of course. Well, there's 2 with permanent injuries, but I mean, this time round, no injuries. Interesting. Anyway, that's game number 2. And in game number 3 then, let's find out if Justin Bieber is dead. Oh, I hope so. They might be Canadians. The Norse team took on Club C, the Chaos team. We got 2 touchdowns, 14 armor breaks, and Ryan Gosling got MVP. Of course he did, who else would get it? And in Club C, 1 touchdown, 11 armor breaks, and Sinjin got MVP. There we go. SPP went 17 against 10. That's easy. And Justin Bieber's still here. That's a shame. Anyway, so 2 Berserkers. One has been given Dodge Mighty Blow Piling On Pro. One's been given Mighty Blow Piling On Tackle Pro. Then we have all the linemen. Only one has leveled up. He's got Dirty Player, though 2 are close. Keanu Reeves and William Shatner. Then Justin Bieber has Kick of all things, Dodge, Sure Hands and Sidestep. The Ulfarina Avril Lavigne, just as hairy as the singer, has Block, Guard, Dodge, minus movement. And the only person I don't know in this group, Fay Ray, has Guard, Block. And they literally just leveled up, so there we go. 100 in the bank as well, so we got something to spend if we really want to buy another Canadian. And the opposition, Club C. I don't know why when I'm thinking S Club 7 when I'm saying Club C. The Minotaur is out. The Minotaur is out of this next game. He also has Claw, Block, and Tentacles. He has general tentacle access, right? He doesn't need a double. If he needs a double, that's disgusting, but I don't think he does need a double, so yeah, there's that. I don't use the Minotaur very often. Then all 4 Chaos Warriors. The third one has Block, Mighty Blow. The last one has Guard. Then we have all the Beastmen. We have 5 lots of Mighty Blow, 2 lots of Claw, 3 lots of Block. Also a Piling On. And a minus Agility, a minus Movement, and that's it. And 60 in the bank, so we could buy 1 more Beast if we really wanted to. But that's it for game number 3. Having a look at the matchups for next week then. The Norse team, they might be Canadians, are taking on the Chaos team with lots of Block, Arcadia Antlers. The other Chaos team, Club C, are taking on the Humans, Fred's Fabled Fishmongers. The Green Bay Packmasters, the Skaven, take on the High Elves Unicorn Blitz. That's going to be an interesting match. And I actually like the Norse a little bit more than the Chaos. I like the Humans a lot more in this matchup, unfortunately. And this one's tough to call, though I just edge it to the High Elves, looking at the teams as they are at the moment. Anyway, let's have a look at the leaderboard. So we had only the 1 win, Norse, from Gazgul. They're at the top with 1 win. We had 4 teams in second with a draw each. The Humans, High Elf Skaven, and the Blocky Chaos. That's Kakengrad, Zuark, Full Metal, and Killerich. And unfortunately for Fedic at the bottom, the only one who lost his match, the Chaos, are in 6th position, but only the first week. Lots can change before the next one. Moving on. Alright, moving on to Division 1 then. We had the Nurgle team, Pundle Wundle, taking on It's All Hylo's Fault. And I think that's a Khemri team, though I can't remember 100%. Ashes to Sand is definitely a Khemri team. Lost 0-1 to the Dwarfs, Alpha Sigma Sigma Inc. And the Mercenary Monster Slayers, the Humans, lost 1-2 against the Norse team, Frozen Tallywhackers. That's the games for this week. Let's have a look at them in a bit more detail. Alright, and game number 1, let's have a look at a Nurgle team taking on a Khemri team then. It's always a classic matchup. 1-0 to Nurgle. 1 touchdown, 19 armor breaks, and MVP on a rotter for Pundle Wundle. And it's all Hylo's fault, damn it Hylo! With 8 armor breaks and a skeleton who is injured with MVP. I'm sure it was Hylo's fault. And we've got 10-16 against 7. Hylo number 2, the 4th, and Hylo number 5. Nice. Hylo number 2, the 4th, that's so weird. Cool. Right, so then, having a look at the teams, we got 20 in the bank. That's always what we want to see. And we got 12 players at the moment, 2 of which are out, both of which are Nurgle Warriors. It looks like both of which took minus movement. That kind of sucks. It kind of sucks that it was exactly the same. Yeah, really. Wow, interesting. Okay. And Beast of Nurgle has Guards, and what is that? That's Grab. Guard, Grab. A Nurgle Warrior has Block. A Nurgle Warrior has minus movement, Mighty Blow, Block, Diving Tackle. A Nurgle Warrior has minus movement, Block, Claw, Mighty Blow, and a Nurgle Warrior has Block. So 4 lots of Block. That's good. Then we have a rotter in the middle for some reason, this strength 5 rotter, who obviously is one of your key pieces if you're giving him that much. And look at that smile, it suits him. Yeah, I'm strong. Anyway, and then Pestigores, we've got a tackle piece, a claw mighty blow block, a wrestle, and a movement sure hands 2 heads. I haven't seen the 2 heads on this model actually, I think. Nice. It's like... nice. Okay, and the 2 rotters are rookies as well, one of which is about to level up. The one who never smiles, he always looks like he's screaming. And that's it for the Noble team. Let's have a look at the Khemri team. It's all Hylo's fault. Damn it, Hylo. And we've got all 4 Tomb Guardians. One with Guard, Mighty Blow, Guard Block. One with Guard, Mighty Blow. One with Block, Mighty Blow, Guard, minus armor value. Ouch. And one with Blodge. One with Blodge. Kill the one with Blodge. Then we have a Blitzra with Mighty Blow, Piling On, Tackle, Pro, Jump Up. Interesting that you've had Piling On for so long, and then now we have Jump Up. That's quite cool. And then we have a piece with Guard. Then all the skeletons, all of them have number and then the number. That's just great. I love it. We have 2 lots of Dirty Player. Of course we do. Then Ferraz, we have Wrestle, Tackle, Agility, and we have Block, Leader, Kickoff Return, and Kick. Cool. That's it for the Khemri team. That's it for game number 1. Having a look at game number 2 then, we had a Khemri team take on the Dwarf team Ashes to Sand, Alpha Sigma Sigma Inc. Alpha Sigma Sigma Inc. won the match. We had 10 armor breaks and expulsion on the Khemri side, with Tomb Guardian getting MVP, which is always good news. And on Alpha Sigma Sigma Inc., 1 touchdown, 17 armor breaks, an expulsion, and a Blitzer got MVP, which is also pretty good. We only had the 5 SPP on the Khemri side, and there was 14 on the Dwarfs. Let's have a look at the actual teams then. Starting with Khemri. We got all 4 Tomb Guards. The one that got MVP is still a rookie. We have 2 plus strength pieces, which is disgusting. We got 2 Mighty Blow pieces, 2 Guard pieces. And the Mighty Blow piece here has Block and Break Tackle. So, interesting combination of Tomb Guards there. We have a Rookie Blitzra and a Blitzra with Mighty Blow piling on. We have a Skeleton that's just perfect with Sure Hands, Agility 4, Block and Kickoff Return. I love this piece, well done there. We have a Skeleton with Wrestle Tackle. We have a Skeleton with Kick Block. We have a Skeleton with Wrestle and a Skeleton with Dirty Player with 2 more rookies. There's no Freyrar at all in this team, which is quite interesting. 100,000 in the bank. We may see 1 more piece, though it's not very likely. Maybe when we get another Dirty Player, we'll get another piece. Hard to say. That's it for them. Let's have a look at the Dwarves then. So, we're actually down a player here, which puts us down to 10 for the next game. This is the team that was missing pieces, I think, actually, with the Death Roller as well. Yeah, this is a weird one. So, we have a runner with, what's he got here? He's got Block, Dodge, Pass Off Return, Fend, Guard. Nice. We got a Rookie Blitzer that I think is new. We got a Blitzer with Mighty Blow. We got a Troll Slayer who's still a rookie. We got a Troll Slayer who's out next game with Jump Up, Mighty Blow, Tackle, Piling On, and I guess just MNG, though it could be a Niggle. It's just MNG. Okay, that's good. And a runner with Block. Then we got the 3 Longbeards, one with Agility plus Kick, Guard minus Strength, which sucks. One with Guard, Stand Firm, Mighty Blow, Dauntless, which is quite nice. And one with Guard, Mighty Blow, Dauntless, Stand Firm, Pro, and Niggle. And then the Death Roller has Block, Multi-Block, and Diving Tackle. Diving Tackle is rather a strange choice on a Death Roller, but I can kind of see the appeal. So that's it for game number 2 and these 2 teams. Alright then, in game number 3 we have the Humans Mercenary Monster Slayers who took on the Norse team Frozen Tallywhackers. Bye bye mouse. And the Human team, 1 touchdown, 1 pass, 8 armor breaks, 1 expulsion, and Vampire Hunter D, not Vampire Hunter Abraham Lincoln, got MVP. And the Frozen Tallywhackers, we got 2 touchdowns, 1 pass, 1 death, oh dear, 20 armor breaks, and Runner, Purple Helmet Warrior. Yes, got MVP, but he's still a rookie. We got 11 against 12. Let's have a look at the humans first of all, and I'm pretty sure this is the highest TV in the entire league at the moment. We have an Ogre Heart with block, guard and plus strength. Ouch. Oh god. Oh god. We have a Blitzer. Why are they all in a different order? That's kind of confusing. We have a Blitzer with Blodge, guard, agility, movement, stand firm. This team is disgusting. We have a catcher with the dodge, strength, guard, wrestle. We have a Blitzer with mighty blow, piling on, dauntless. We have a Blitzer with dodge, guard, and we have a Blitzer with frenzy. Then we have a group of linemen, a lineman with guard block, a lineman with dirty player kick, a lineman with dirty player, a lineman with wrestle, a lineman with tackle, a lineman with miss next game, I guess, and block. Yes. And a thrower with leader. How did this team not win? Wow. Okay, let's have a look at the Norse team then. Maybe they're equally disgusting, I don't remember. Having a look at the Norse team then. Yeah, still pretty disgusting, but nowhere near equally disgusting. We have a Yeti with mighty blow guard. We have an Ulf with block. We have a Berserker who's a rookie and a Berserker with plus strength dodge. We have a runner who's a rookie, and then we have all the linemen. We have sure hands, kickoff, return, agility. He's fun. We have a guard piece, we have a kick piece, we have a dodge piece, we have a second dodge piece, and we have a dirty player. Cool, I quite like this Norse team actually. They're not made to completely destroy everything. It's always nice to see something different. Norse are the real kill teams, not Chaos. Ah, no, they're not really built to be kill, of course, but they often are built to destroy everything on the pitch, and usually it goes against the coach, I find. So good to see a different build, and I'll be keeping an eye on these frozen tallywhackers. That sounded awful. Moving on. Sorry for the pause there, I wanted to sneeze but then changed my mind. So having a look at the leaderboard then for this week. 130, the leader of this All-Star League, is at the top with his Norse. Uber the Nuber, King of Cosmos are also all at the top, one win apiece with the Nurgle team and Dwarf team. So them three are at the top. And at the bottom we've got the two Khemri teams and the human team led by Spigosaurus, Ornan and Zeazeta. So just the first week, lots of change can happen yet, but that's how it looks at the moment. And that's it actually for this rundown, so thank you very much for watching. I don't know if I'm going to do this every time. If I have time I'll do it, if I don't, I don't. That'll be the way it works basically, but I've done it at least this week. We'll try and do it every second week, though I'm not so sure that I'll manage. So, well, if you really want to see it, then come over to my Discord channel and let me know, because I'm trying to cut down on content, and at the moment the easiest content to cut down on is Rebel stuff, unfortunately. But there we go. And a quick reminder as well that there's going to be a competition soon between the three leagues, ICBBL, Rebel, and Rebel Rookie. Just want to put that out there one last time. If you do want to let me know of your intentions in the league, well, wait to see what your admins decide about how it's going to work. Though, if you do want to let me know which coach you'd like to see, I don't mind taking a list of names regardless. So, just keep that in mind. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's all for now. See you in the next one. And having a look at next week then, the Nurgle team Pundle Wundle take on the Dwarf team Alpha Sigma Sigma Inc. The Khemri team It's All Hylo's Fault take on the Norse team Frozen Tallywhackers. The Khemri team Ashes to Sand take on the human team Mercenary Monster Slayers. I would like to say Human Norse Dwarf, but I don't know, I think the Nurgle versus Dwarf is going to be an interesting matchup, especially considering the Dwarves are missing players. And Khemri are kind of a bad opponent for both Norse and humans, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there.